Zuraify. What's up?
Hey, you look a little rough. Here, take these.
See, that was on my last one. I was gonna use it in case I fell. Thank you. Zuraify, why are you in a different body? I know about your ability to, with your brain, and you're able to switch bodies with people, but
yeah, you can tell.
So I assume the left eye is gone, huh?
Yep.
Finmex, yeah, that seems so. Let's go for a walk. I fought Finmex. Well, I was trying to see what I can do for the other relic, and it seems that I was fighting Finmex along the way.
Yeah, he beat me to the relic. Started again, got me off guard.
See, I don't like this. I don't like this. Our plan is getting more and more harder and harder.
Yeah.
And I don't have access to kamui.
Neither of us do.
I won't have access to kamui unless I get more blood, or we go to an entirely different reality. Because the 0 point's gone. Let's just accept that fact right now. The 0 point's completely gone. We're not able to manipulate it to go wherever the hell we want. If I had my kamui, I could open it up. I can open up a portal to a pocket dimension. But that's not working right now. The 0 points and the 0 points all over. There's like a whole bunch of shards all over the place. Oh, let's deal with these mobs. I had to use hand-to-hand combat against Finvex. Okay, and I sat near rubble like a little peasant for I don't know how long. I was sitting next to a rock because if I peeked my head, he would have shot it clean off.
Yeah.
So I'm getting the rough of it right now, but let's at least look at our accomplishments. We got this one from Season OG, right?
Oh wow.
Those 3 from Season OG.
That's a lot.
And then I killed the Greek gods for these. Pretty cool, right?
Okay.
So we already have our hands on 6. Okay. One of Naruname's 6 eyes. Blue-eyed motherfucker.
Yep.
Yeah, well, one of his 6 eyes are eligible. They can be eligible as a yeah, it can be eligible as a relic.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we can use one of his eyes as a relic.
Maharaga in your kamui, right?
We don't have any of that anymore. You had Maharaga. We lost Maharaga. I was gonna tell you to give me the left eye back, because then I could have restored all my blood and my power would have been restored, but it seems that you don't have left eye. The Mangekyo Sharingan on the left eye, the Kamui, you don't have it anymore. Our plan is falling, Zuraify. I don't like this.
We're getting rough in the universe.
I'm gonna start working on creating a sideways rift fast, because we need to get out of this reality. Okay, so the effects from Quantum Break is still linger. You still feel glitches in your body sometimes, even though because we're not supposed to be in this reality.
Yeah.
That event that we did with all those people that we saw, those rappers, whatever the hell, those fools, that wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, and everyone's still lingering in. We can start. Okay, so remember how we okay, what happened after Quantum? What happened after that? After we hijacked Finmex's rocket, right? Put him in the Genjutsu. Remember?
Yeah, he was in the Genjutsu. You told me that. Yeah.
Okay, we put him in a Genjutsu, and then oh, those fools! They're just fighting against the inevitable.
Oh, yeah.
They're pushing me to pull out my last trump card. You know the last trump card is, right, Zuraify? Just take a wild guess. We have a couple of old people up our sleeves. You know, they can be dead, but you know my trump card is
No, apparently no. What is it?
the reanimations. Remember, we still have reanimations up our sleeve.
Yeah.
We can bring back. I don't know who that person is. Okay, so we still have. Okay, we still have the reanimations up our sleeve, right?
Yeah.
You remember? You heard about this man named Raccy? He's a man of myths. He's well, for Season OG, since he was part of the past, I don't know, he's somehow rifted in there, but he existed long before what we experienced. He was a man that once had the Rinnegan and the Sharingan at the same time, and his Mangekyo Sharingan was the most powerful like Sharingan in the world. At one point, he was the most powerful man in the world.
Oh.
And you know what his plan was? The exact same as ours, the Eye of the Moon.
Oh.
The Eye of the Moon. You wanna know what happened? You wanna know what happened to our man Raccy after the townsfolk figured out? You know, they for a while they thought they were his protector or along those lines, but then they all turned on him. They thought his plan was removing everyone's free will. They rather have chaos more than peace and dreams and stuff. So, you know what they did?
What you're trying to say is
everyone
bring it back with reanimation.
Yeah, pretty much. And then we're gonna bring back Raccy with reanimation, and then we'll get, since the Eye of the Moon was originally his plan before I had my traumatic experience and it made me rethink a lot of things. So all I gotta do is just catch him up on what's going on, and he'll help us. You know, as a reanimation, he has unlimited energy and stuff. The problem is that if we summon him, you know, there's a risk that he can always break the reanimation, and then we'll have an unlimited dead body at our souls. And what if he, you know, goes around and backstabs us?
True.
But we don't have a whole lot of options.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
And if that six-eyed motherfucker finds us, you know, we're like, that's not good news, right? Like there's nothing we can do to defend against his infinity.
Can't defend. Like we can't get out of here.
I can't. Yeah, my kamui. I still have the kamui eye. It's just if I use zuraify, look at me. If I use kamui again, I'm going to die. I'm going to die of blood loss. You know why my left eye is like covered up? Well, it was broken the other day. But you want to see why? Because I used a forbidding ability. So the Greek god, he almost killed me. You know the comic Greek god, the Greek god comic?
Yeah.
He brought me to, let's just say he brought me really close to death. And I used Izanagi.
Oh, fuck.
Izanagi, I don't think I've ever told you, because it's one of the secret abilities that I have. I don't tell a lot of people this, but Izanagi is where you, for the power, for the light in your left, if you give away like your vision in your left eye, you sacrifice your left eye, and you're able to put, let's say you can put comic under genjutsu. But that genjutsu, like, it's kind of like a dream. That genjutsu, it ties reality and it ties a dream and reality together. You get what I mean? Like illusion, like stuff like this right here. Say this isn't here anymore, but then I use Izanagi in my left eye. That means I never destroyed this, and it was here the entire time. You get it? What I mean now? It's like rewriting. It's like rewriting an ending. So I did die by comic. I did die by comic zuraify, but I used Izanagi and I rewrote the ending so that he died instead of me.
Oh.
But at the cost of my left eye, and I lost a whole bunch of blood during that battle. So The only way I can keep us protected is if I get Kamui back. But right now, I think we need to figure out. We need to stay away from Six Eyes. I left Finbex for dead, so Outlaws have him captured right now, so he's not much of an issue.
Okay.
And I guess what we need to do now is we have lots of time. There's not really one. No, the Six Eyes is not going to come after us. Let's be obvious. If he realizes he's already lost Straw 5, Six Eyes realizes that the only friend he really has left, Finbex, is captured, then he's going to save him. He's not going to come after us. He cares about his friends more than the enemy. So my plan is we're gonna activate another sideways rift and get us out of this damn world, because I could have just built a portal, but I don't have the equipment here. We're in the fucking 1800s, for fuck's sake. What the hell am I gonna build here? I don't have my kamui either. I've been relying slowly off guns. Okay, I've you know how long it has been since I've had to use a revolver?
Like this. What?
Like I'm really experienced, and I tell you about Eldoria and Finmex. I've experienced I'm a god. Okay, let's just say I'm overpowered when it comes to hand-to-hand combat. I'm really, really good at hand-to-hand combat. Because back then, like, Eldoria was like the time of war and manipulation, and that man Ponero, he did a whole bunch of stuff for power and stuff. Yeah, and then that was just the time and effort when I was, let's just say I was a god back then, but I was just not a god, more of like, so I was really good at hand-to-hand combat, and I was really good. My aiming, my accuracy was off the charts. That's why I'm able to shoot guns really good. So this is the plan. We're gonna build a rift, or we're gonna try to find or summon a rift, or if we get a 0-point shard, we can summon a rift and get the hell out of here. All right. Yeah. That's the only way my kamui is gonna work. My kamui is not gonna work right now. It's either we get us to another reality. I get a huge amount of blood, and I don't feel like taking lives. We don't need to take unnecessary lives. We've already taken lives to zuraify. I mean, we're not gonna admit it anymore. Yeah. Like, we're horrible people, but there's some things that we just don't need to do. I don't feel like getting my hands dirty if I don't need to. Like, we need blood, but we don't need to kill people for it. All right, we're not murdering anyone. We're only murdering people who get on our plans. We can't do the Eye of the Moon plan and just kill people, because then we just look like fucking hypocrites.
Yeah.
We need to get blood. I need to get that eye back from Finmex, but he has the same kamui dimension as me, so this is just another headache. We need to get our hands on a Renegon. Okay? I don't care how we do it. Even if we have to kill someone for it, I have to get my hands on a Renegon. That's part of the plan. Because the Eye of the Moon plan won't work if I don't have a Renegon. I need to have a Sharingan and a Renegon pointing straight at the moon with all 12 relics. Okay, let's just... I'm talking too much. Let's just get on the main plan. The main plan is to... There's only 3 ways I can keep us protected. We go to another reality. We're going to try that. We kill Finbex and we take his left eye. I don't really care if we do that, but right now, I don't think we... Right now, we're both injured, okay? We're both low on blood, so... I don't think that's...
my body, so...
And you're in a completely different corpse right now, so... That's obviously not going to work. Or... We kill a whole bunch of innocent people and get blood in. Obviously, why would we need to do that? And 4 is a fucking no-brainer. We will not be doing that. We would have to fight Not Your Name. And Not Your Name has fucking infinity. That's impossible. He'll hollow... No, that's impossible, Zero. If I don't try to justify this, we can't fight him. He'll hollow... Look at me. He has access to reversal red, blue. He has reverse curse technique. And on top of that, he can hollow purple us without much effort. I almost got blasted away by a 25% hollow purple. If he charges one to a 200%, we're fucked.
Yeah.
And the only reasons why I've survived his last hollow purples in the past is because I used Kamui to phase right through it. Or sometimes his attacks were even too big that I've had to send to the Kamui dimension. I feel
Even though I'm in the body, I haven't accomplished with it. I can infiltrate people, infiltrate their team. It's a good idea.
That's a good idea too. If I get the chance, we can kill Not Your Name. I don't want you touching his body unless we really have to. I'd rather just extract his eyes. I don't really want to look at that bastard. Especially if it's you. Maybe, you know, but then again, maybe it could be a power thing for you. And I don't know, people change up. You know, you may not say you want to change up, but you could take his body for yourself and it could become a power thing. And then there'll probably be a time. If you do that, I'll let you live. But if something strange happens, and because you've already had the Sharingan, and the Sharingan, if you mix it in with the power of the 6 eyes, it has a chance to turn into a Rinnegan. So what I can tell you is that if you do end up fighting Not Your Name, and Not Your Name dies, and you take his body, and you awaken the Rinnegan, I will be forced to kill you, Zuraify, and you may not like it, and I hope you don't do that, but I've warned you now.
No.
Okay, so what I can tell you is don't take Not Your Name's body, okay? I would be forced to kill you. That's not cool. Look at how close. Look at that moon. Look at that sunset. Just imagine what it's gonna look like. Imagine what it's gonna look like when it's red. When that eye of the moon right there, you see straight ahead, when it's the eye of the moon and it's red, and everybody's fighting to deny the inevitable. Look at that moon. Just imagine it just being red. Oh, I can't wait for the day that the infinite Tsukunomi happens. The eye of the moon. I can't wait. Shine upon the world, infinite Tsukunomi. Then everybody will have peace forever, Zuraify. We'll all be sleeping in this dream. And everyone will be asleep forever. Okay. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Okay, let's just focus on... If we get to a new reality, I'll immediately get my abilities back. So, I'll have access to Kamui.
Focus on getting the wrist guard. That's all we need to focus on. That's the real question. How the fuck we get one?
I can get one. I know how to create rift shards. I've did it in the past. What you do now, we're gonna start resting here, and we gotta stay away from Not Your Name. He has 6 eyes, so if he senses our presence, we're fucked. Like, we have to constantly be on the mood. He shouldn't find us here. This is really far away. So what I can tell you now is we're gonna lay low here for a little bit, and we're gonna Not Your Name's gonna go after Finmex. That's why I didn't kill him. Alright? I had the chance to kill. I shot Finmex in the kneecap when he figured out, you know, that I couldn't use Kamui. I shot Finmex in the kneecap on purpose because if I didn't shoot him in the kneecap and he was dead, Not Your Name would go on a rampage. He would find us and he would have killed us. So, yeah, as much as I didn't want to, keeping Finmex alive was the best choice of actions, because now he's getting captured by outlaws, and it gives us more prep time for Not Your Name to not come after us. He's gonna try to go after the outlaws and try to gather Finmex. Right now, as much as I'd like to say it, Not Your Name is the strongest out of all of us right now. Not Your Name has the ability to, like, crush us. If he finds us and he shoots a hollow purple at us, or you know, blue and red, like, we're fucked. So shooting Finmex, as much as I know you want him dead for what he did to you, shooting Finmex in the kneecap is it was the best course of action, and leaving him for dead, because then now we have more time to build a rift shard to go to another reality. Do you understand me? See, I may not, you know, be the strongest, but I still plan 10 steps. I'm always 10 steps ahead of these fools. These fools, Finmex and Not Your Name. I'm always 10 steps ahead of them. So this time they lost. They could kill us right now. But this time they lost this battle because I outsmarted them just by intelligence. That's the real reason why Fimex is alive. But other than that, you know, let's not dwell on the past. The eye of the moon will fruition. And everyone in this world will suffer. No more suffering. It will all be over soon. There's no more suffer. Just you wait. We have 6 relics to go, Zuraify. 6 relics and then we win this world. Alright. Just go take a nap. I'm going to start constructing something down here to get a rift shard for us, okay?
Yeah.
So, good night. You sure are a sneaky bastard, huh, Fedbex? Stopping my plans. Why do you guys fight this? Why do people choose to fight for a reality that's soon to end? If I'm not gonna fix it, then the 0 point will just rebuild itself again and fuck everything up. This pain, not her name. I'll create a world where we exist again. Not with this weird version of this blue-eyed freak that's a boy. Talk about my not your name, the one who was genuine to me. I will create a world where you exist again.